3rd of June 2026. The song is I Believe I Can Fly. I'm not sure who it's by, I can't remember. But obviously if you think you can fly, there's something wrong in your mind. So maybe I've heard some people think they can fly when they're on drugs. But it can also mean that you believe in yourself and that you can fly high in whatever you decide to do. So let's see. Jupiter then, 12th house of martyrs and victims, and Aries. Cancer, Jupiter, Aries Saturn, Aries Neptune, Aries Midheaven, Aries Chiron, Aries Paros. The 12th house is Gemini. So today's card is the Mother card. So maybe Mum's trying to get a message across. It's a neutral card, so we're not going to do the names. But it is your card if you're born on the 3rd or the 30th. So if you see it in a reading, it could mean you. It is Venus. It is abundance, agriculture, military. Demeter, look up a story. There she is. Thankfully she's in the upright, so she is bringing us happiness. We don't get that happiness without some pain. This is about growth. And Dad is in there as well. So Mum and Dad both visiting today. Maybe they weren't together at the end. Maybe they was in separation. Because we've got a third party there. Something coming between them. So let's see. So if you come from divorced parents, or your mum and dad was never really together, this could be especially for you. Decisions. No more denial. No more waiting to be sure of your facts. No more sitting on that rock and getting wet. You're not protecting others anymore. You're going to make the decision through clarity of mind. Because there's been enough heartbreak, sorrow, separation. And we need to heal that. Problems with the heart. Problems with communication. People. We've got Mercury retrograde there again. And I had a chance to look at the comments, see what Elaine said about that. But you can. So these swords keep getting added. It isn't getting better. It's getting worse. It got worse from the decision. So we have to heal that. We are protected again. There is somebody in a position of power, a man, who is successful, who is protective of you. Father figures, bosses, government officials, princes, kings, your divine partner. There is a bond here that cannot ever be broken. It is mutual. You have to be open to it. And your ships will come in. Spirit will give you fair winds, but you must hoist your own sail. You must be open to what's coming. And you will multiply that love. But there is a chance of mental illness here. Lies, deceit and theft. Problems with siblings, children, no matter how much you love them. Criminal activity, drug addicts, the masks people wear, pretending to be something they're not, someone they're not. This is mind games, manipulation, and black magic. So 1 and 28, Doris and Martin. These people do not believe they can fly. There is judgmental people here. Don't judge others lest you judge yourself. This is something that needs to be destroyed. This is Jericho, the walls of Jericho that need to come down. So you have walls built around you because of this pain that need to come down. Or you have to destroy something, and it's going to be a hard decision. You don't want to do that, but you have to, because this is selling your soul to the devil. We have the eagle there soaring, which is fly. Again, fly high. So someone here may be a high flyer, very successful. However, they're not what they seem. So, number 20 then, Gary and Sandra. A vulnerability of not just you, but others as well. Something, a weakness, if you like. So Gemini, we've already said, is the sun sign, and we've already said where Aries is. So Aries is in the cards and in there, 4 and 31. And Gemini is the 12th house, which we've got in the dice. Well done, Spirit. Gemini, Ceres. And Sun. Somebody setting sail for new horizons and being open to it. Someone who wear hats and logo on a shirt, possibly for some. There it is again. Same card on the same card, so we have all we need to give the message. Flying high, if that is your one ambition, be careful of the cost. 2 of Swords, Mercury retrograde. We have to make a decision. We have to choose. We can no longer be manipulated emotionally, financially, spiritually, mentally, or physically. Do not allow these people to play with your mind. Same card on the same card. These are 2 separate decks you've seen me shuffle. Spirit, do not do this for no reason. This is very important. You will heal over this heartbreak, whatever it is. So don't let that colour your decision. Two to 3 weeks. A battle is about to take place. And you are going to have to stand up for yourself. There she is in a round read. Now we can say the names. And you may know others that are born or live at that number. 3 or 30. This is the military. This is Poppy. This is Remembrance Day. This is Memorial Day. May the 31st, November the 11th. This is the mother energy. You only get to be a mother through going through childbirth. Extreme pain. That is what we're seeing here. Something is being born or trying to be born, but we are going to have to suffer pain to get there. Abundance and your happiness returns. Find your tribe. This is about those who see when they're shown, and those who will never see your point of view. Leave those behind. You must find people of like mind who share what you share, give what you give, so you're not constantly giving all the time. 6 years. Then the full journey will begin again. The cycle of the tarot. A new beginning. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Jump off that cliff and make your wings on the way down so that you can fly. This is Richard. This is the Lord Mayor of London. This is the Fool. This is not wanting to look like the Fool. You have loyal people around and people in the background waiting for you to step up. 22. Katie, Zoe. A beautiful new adventure. But there he is again. Now, was he the one wearing the false mask? This is a different leader. This is one that has no self-esteem, no self-respect, no honour. If this is part of you, 4 and 31, we've got Harry and Audrey there, aren't we, or Henry? And we know that Henry's been in the news a lot in the UK. This is injuries to the head and face. This is their way or the highway. They will be dictators. No success there for them. The Emperor's New Clothes. Look that up. You'll see what I mean. They need to be called out. And there it is again. What we got yesterday. Stop living in your head. Stop believing all the things that you're told and go with what you know and what you believe. It is time to stand up for yourself. There's nothing to fear but fear itself. And Mum and Dad definitely in this. Stand up for yourself. Make your wings and fly. I believe I can fly. If you believe it, you know it, it will happen. Yeah, don't be blind. Don't sit around because your life is peaceful and ignore what's going on around you. You must fight for your peace of mind. 2 decisions, perhaps. Yeah. You are stuck in stormy waters. We've doubled the 3 of Swords and come to the 6. We've doubled the 2 of Swords and come to the 4. It is only going to get worse if you stay in your mind. You must go with your gut and your heart. 6 weeks. Taking the baggage of the past with you and destroying your future. This is about filling your own cup. This is about reproductive organs and shared resources. This is about talking to your spirit mother. This is being prepared to listen to spirit. This is death and rebirth. Aquarius again. If you're dimming your light to fit in, the 12th house, being a martyr, being the victim, gritting your teeth and saying, yes, dear, or accepting the unacceptable, this is you. There are issues with the ankles and legs. This is David, this is Fred, this is losing hope. This is Alison. This is avoiding facing chaotic issues. You don't want to make that decision because you know that the heartbreak will take place. Something out of the blue will happen in the next 8 days to astonish you. And you may feel isolated and alone, invisible, like nobody's taking notice of anything you say or do. A change has to take place. You are shutting yourself out. This is usually the guy outside the church. He's a gambler, so he doesn't think he'd be accepted into that church. But it's warm in there. He's sat in the snow. The only thing stopping him from going in that church is what he's telling himself. So you may be isolating yourself and not being open. The too many, sorry. A new team is required, a new foundation, because whatever was built before was built on sand, and it is not working. This is a new enterprise, a new job, a new situation, a new relationship, whatever it is, it will pay off within 3 years. So, there we go. It may be somebody graduating from university. This is a nightmare situation that has caused sleepless nights or will. But that cage door is open and you could have left at any time. You chose not to. You have to make the decision. No one can make it for you. So this is a mental problem. You are telling yourself negative things and making negative things happen because of it. You are being a victim, a doormat, or a martyr. Saying yes when you really mean no will only cause grievances. You have to be honest about what you want and how you feel. So, and it's going to cost some. There is the chance here of extreme harm. So 12th house, we know, is of prisons. So criminals, as I said, criminal activity. The feet and toes, prisons, institutions, the colour green, which is your heart chakra, the return, karma, family secrets, hidden enemies, reconnections, confinement, reparation for past wrongs, sacrifice, surrender, institutions, and the collective unknown, unconscious. This is a time when you need to find your tribe and return to the whole. There we go. To bring to light those things that have been obscured or hidden. The masks must come off. Surrender to the whole may be voluntary or involuntary. This is also the house of institutions, of madness, so mental illness, disintegration, deception and delusion, of family secrets. The way may be lost and a blurring is occurred. The psyche does not know who or where it is. If the soul has not yet established a strong sense of self-identity, so that where you have self-worth and you're in control and you are beneficial to others, if the soul has not established a strong identity, there is nothing to surrender except delusions, so the mind, and these may take over. If a powerful sense of individuality has been constructed, then merging back is going to be a painful one. This is a process. If you're used to being independent, you will not want to go back into that church to be one of many. There must be a reparation for past wrongs. Much depends on the signs in the planets. And Aries, Mars, war. Aries will destroy anything or anyone that gets in the way. It's karma. It's past lives. The result of your past actions. Karma is met. And the issues of your soul need dealing with. Unconscious reactions that have to be controlled. Jupiter is the old priest or priestess or excess. So an old priest or a priestess, someone possibly at the head of the church, maybe the Pope, but he's not in here, so it could be the old ways, the pagan ways of England. Who knows? Aries in Jupiter then. It's ruled by Sagittarius and Pisces. Its detriment is Gemini, so we're in detriment. Its exaltation is Cancer, and its fall is Capricorn. And what did we say Jupiter was in? Cancer. So it's exalted in Cancer. So two extremes, the urge to expand, to grow. Expansion through challenge. There's nothing Aries like more than a challenge. Headstrong, willful, and often over the top. Jupiter in Aries views life as an endless opportunity to grow, and so should you. So then, the Goddess cards. To grow and fly high is what they want you to do. Grow through this pain. Don't give up. Don't lose hope. You must grow and become something stronger than you are. Don't exist. You must live. There's a difference. Yeah, universal love. There's the heart chakra. It is in reverse, so you're not giving yourself the love. The green chakra, what we talked about. So I'm wearing green today. I'm getting very empathic with spirit, aren't I don't usually wear green. That's one colour I don't use. But yeah. So well done, spirit. So the universe is sending you all the love you need to gain the courage and the self-respect to take this action. Universal love is complete feeling of harmony and balance there. It envelopes your very being and creates an overwhelming feeling which can sometimes take us out of our comfort zone, which is what the Fool's doing. Mum and Dad are telling you, stop being stuck in the mud and do what needs doing. And Aries naturally will take the challenge on. So we have to channel our Aries. So see where it is in your chart. It creates overwhelming feelings which can sometimes take us out of our comfort zone. The feelings which love creates can be rather scary. To absorb yourself in these feelings means you have to give up your control and begin to trust someone else. You're good at keeping people at arm's length for the fear that they may hurt you. Well, okay, in some cases they might do. However, it's time to take some chances. There is someone pushing your boundaries, and you are questioning whether you should trust them or not. This person you can trust. They will not harm you. They have much to teach you, whether it's a lesson of love, friendship, or business, and you need these experiences to enable your life to grow. So you may have met an Aries that teaches you something or taught you something. How to grow, possibly through pain. It will be difficult for you to drop your defenses, but know that this relationship has much to teach you. And losing this opportunity will only prolong the experience you need to have. So whether they're going to hurt you or not, it's time to let them in. Be open to it. That's a hard thing to say, isn't it? But we have lessons to learn, I'm afraid, and we haven't learned them yet. And we're taking the baggage of the past, so it may be someone from our past because of the Pisces energy of return. Oh, and there's the unfaithful wife. Frig. So, because she's usually very faithful, and she accuses the husband of unfaithfulness, he may well or may not have. When she comes up reversed like that, I know for a fact that she may be accusing, and maybe they have, but she's done it as well. So, Scandinavian goddess, she's the model wife of devotion. She who is loved. So she might be on social media telling you how gorgeous her life is. Silence, wisdom, devotion, resourcefulness, female cunning and independence. So reversed, female cunning. So the manipulator. Despite being married to what she says is a rather ghastly Odin, king of the gods, Famous for his extramarital exploits, Frigg was a devoted wife and mother. She counsels you, so you may have had a devoted mother and wife. That's not to negate what I've said. She counsels you to make certain sure of your facts before speaking or acting. So don't throw stones if you live in glass houses. Frigg also signifies the grace of forgiving, an ability to love someone and accept their faults, but be able to look after yourself without over-dependence on the actions of another. So in other words, you can love them, regardless of the faults, but you have to put your boundaries in place and say, hang on a minute, that's acceptable, but that isn't. Frigg also counsels you to be steadfast. Devotion and patience are qualities that can make for a successful relationship or project. Frigg supports you in developing these qualities in yourself. So know your faults, don't keep blaming other people, and admit when you're in the wrong as well. So well done, Spirit. Sounds good to me. Because as we've said before, there's your truth, their truth, and someone in the middle is the real truth. It all depends on your perception. And at the minute, you've got a negative perception of someone or something. And it may be right, there may be criminal, there may be an absolute bloody mafia boss, but even they fall in love. And there we have it, 34, the winged wise one. So all about flying again. Your wings have been clipped by someone or something. So it is Sagittarius as well, so we can't ignore that. But the winged wise one is the closest thing to angels, 34. So if you see an owl, that's a very significant sign. Right, so it's only an ally. There's no challenges here. So we can put them up in the upright. The winged wise one represents the aid of all the angels. When you enter their realm, know that your sincere prayers will be answered. So if you mean it, but not if you are wishing bad on someone. According to the will of the divine. This also represents divine intervention and the potential for a miracle to come that will heal and transform as if by magic. There's something out of the blue to happen in the next 8 days. You must have faith, whatever your circumstances. Heavenly beings are watching over you. The winged wise ones give you a glimpse to the future. By offering messages whispered on the wind. They are, hang on a minute, I just want to put that on Do Not Disturb. These are translated within you as inspired thoughts, instantly unraveling the past and revealing the present. Be aware of the higher consciousness in you. This is a good time to observe your thoughts through meditation. Who is observing those thoughts? That self is akin to the winged wise ones who have come to help you soar. I believe I can fly. Well done, Spirit. So, one more card, two more cards. One. So, the angels then, what do they have to say on this day? Let's have a look. Introspection, so go within. Know your faults, love yourself warts and all, but don't expect others to be perfect either. Your angel guidance is to find a quiet space for contemplation and look within. It is time to withdraw and review your life. Taking time and space for yourself will give you the opportunity to recuperate from life's challenges, to reflect on the way ahead, strengthen yourself and prepare for the next phase of your life, the new journey, the new adventure, the Fool. During times of introspection, you can become aware of your gifts, your inner reserves and your wisdom. It is time for healing. Still your mind, quiet your emotions and ask for your angel wings to enfold you and provide you with a safe haven in which to relax. Then you can listen to the promptings of your angels inspiring and guiding you. Claim time and space for yourself. So, whatever it is, a ride, anything like that, just spend some time with yourself. Even if it's just 15 minutes with a cup of coffee, turn your phone off and do what needs to be done. So we have the deer and the oat, the number 15, the toxic energy that needs to be broken, the shackles, 15. So, the shy and gentle fallow deer is known for its white spots and broad velvety antlers. It sheds and regrows each year. We need to shed our skin. Similarly, oats and symbols of restorative nutrition. Even in poor soil, oats can flourish, providing hearty sustenance. So even in barren lands. You may be feeling overwhelmed and in need of a break. Consider withdrawing for a while to heal in isolation. How do you rest and recharge? And what practices nourish your soul? So, love and light, go within, ask yourself the questions, see what you can find out from all those stories, Frigg and Demeter and all that. And I'll speak to you tomorrow. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.